Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Hero Z, where we discuss the backstory of GokuT23, Vegeta T23, and other T23s. Before we begin this backstory, if you haven't already, please click the bell so you'll be the first one to know when any new episode of Hero Z comes out. And if you haven't joined our Discord server yet, click the link in the description below and join it so you can have a chance to be a member of our Discord server. And also, if you're interested in being a subscriber to our member channel, click the link in the description below and be one of those subscribers for our channel. Dr. Gero made it clear that he wants nothing but blood as he managed to brought few androids to kill them. Abbas smiled and said, "Alright Gero, you think you could beat me? Well, I wouldn't bank on it if I were you."
I wouldn't waste my time on you because Android 19 here can finish you off himself.
I will easily stop you and end your life.
Abbas, let me handle this Bert looming fellow. He's such a chota ganja mannu kutta yaar.
Such a puppy kutta mannu.
Zaman went and he charged right towards Android 19 as 19 tried to hit him, but he dodged it, and with that he struck him in his face, getting 19 to be sent flying meters away. 19 managed to stop himself, and with that he charged right back towards Zaman, and from there they're both going at it as they power clashed with each other. While they were busy fighting with each other, Android 15 was told to attack Abbas as he went and he charged right towards Abbas, but Calvin came in and struck him in his face, and from that their battle has begun as both of them were hitting each other. 15 tried to go and hit Calvin, but Calvin managed to block it, and with that he kicked him in his face, getting to be sent flying towards the ground. "There's no way I'm gonna let you come near Abbas or any one of us. I'll destroy you right here." Calvin began to go power up his ki as he charged again right towards 15, and he uppercut him, getting to be sent flying high in the air. 15 went and he tried to go and throw a blast towards Calvin, but Calvin managed to dodge that blast as he instantly came right in front of his face and he choked him, and with that he was able to break his neck out of his body. With that, Calvin then threw him high in the air as he powered up a blast and he destroyed Android's 15 body, getting to be completely turned into nothing but dust. What a wordless piece of shit. I told him not to fight, but he still wanted to fight. I'll make sure I'll end anyone that comes near my Z fighters. Who's next? Android 14 was about to go and strike Calvin, but Shifty went and kicked him right in his face, getting to be sent flying, and from there, Gohan came from the back as he struck him hard in his spine, getting to fall, and he powered become a Kamehameha wave and aimed it at 14. 14's entire body got exploded as he died right there. Well, it's a good thing I saw that, Calvin. Otherwise, you would have been dead right here. Thank you for having my back, Gohan. I owe you one. No mention it. Now let's continue to be on our guard. Who knows who's gonna come next? As Gohan and Calvin decided to work together to fight any other androids that come at them. Broly has arrived to the battlefield too, as his ki was overflowing and he was ready to go and attack anyone that was there. Broly saw that Zaman was busy attacking Android 19, as 19 went and he tried to hit Zaman, but Zaman continued to dodge it, and from there when Zaman struck him, Broly went and grabbed 19 by his face and he smashed it towards the ground. Zaman then told Broly to move out of his way since he was the one who was fighting 19, he wanted to end him himself. With that, Noxus didn't like the way how Gero was looking at everyone, and so Noxus went and he charged right towards Dr. Gero and he struck him in his face, beginning to beat the shit out of him. Gero on the other hand was very shocked and amazed to see that they managed to defeat his android, while Noxus went and he powered a blast to end Gero's life, but Gero decided to go and use the opportunity to absorb the blast since he made himself to have that modification where he could absorb any blast, and with that it gave him a huge boost to his power. Zaman on the other hand went and he killed Android 19 as he didn't stand a chance against him at all. Seeing that all his androids that he brought to the battlefield died, Gero decided to go and retreat and unleash the real androids and said,
"Okay, now it's time that I've unleashed my real androids. This one was just a trial run. You'll know what androids are when you see 16, 17, 18.
What I'll see is your gears on my boot, and you will see your death. Shut the fuck up, you boomer."
"What? You're telling me he has more android? What the hell? How many androids has this guy made? I guess we have to go find out by ourselves, huh?" As Michael was getting really angry and he was ready to go and kill Dr. Gero as he charged at him with reckless and with anger. Boss saw that Michael was really angry and he was not in the right state and said, "No, Michael, don't!" As Michael was about to go and destroy Dr. Gero, but Dr. Gero went and used a solar flare, managing to get everyone there blind, and he escaped. With that, Michael got even more upset, seeing that he let Jiro escape, and with that, he decided to go to follow him to see where they are. They all begun to try to sense Jiro's power, but he wasn't using any ki. He was using 100% of just regular human strength and managing to run towards his office or his lab. Since Jiro's plan was to go and get the remote and unleash the real androids. From there, future Trunks and future Zainab has arrived to the timeline as he saw the battlefield and he saw the debris of that android and said, "What is going on? These aren't the androids that we found in our future timeline."
It may be the effect of us entering this timeline and changing it. Whatever it is, the boss will save us and this timeline.
Yes, you're right. He will save us. Let's go. We must go find him. As they made their way towards Abbas and the other. Once when he did, Trunks then revealed that he knows where Jiro's lab is since he saw it in his timeline, and from there he told everyone to follow him as they're quickly making their way towards Jiro's lab. Jiro, on the other hand, managed to get towards his lab as he is now made towards where the androids were, and with that he opened each of their capsule, and from there he used the remote, but before doing so he looked towards them and said,
Alright, time to awaken 17 and 18. And then from there, I'll awaken my 16 with them as well. Then with all of them awake, we can easily kill a boss and his friends. Now awaken and rise, my androids. Hello there, Dr. Jerome. It's great to see you again. Good. Looks like you 17 are working as you should. Now to awaken the 18.
Hello, Dr. Giro. Your wish is my command.
Good. Now that 17 and 18 are awake, now to awaken 16.
I'm Android 16. I'm programmed to kill a boss. He's my one and only target.
Good. Now we have a boss and his friends over here that are outside our door right now. So why don't you show them what it means to be my androids? After all, you represent the Blue Tie Army. Never forget that. Oh, I've a better plan, you old fool. Instead of doing what you ask us to do, we will indeed kill a boss because it's fun, but we will also kill you as well, you old fool. What did you say to me? How dare you speak to me like that? For that 17, I will end you.
Pipe down, old man.
Let's end this, old man.
To his surprise, 17 went and decked Dr. Jiro's head, getting it to pop out of his body, while 18 went and she crushed it. And from there, they threw a huge blast towards his body, getting to be completely destroyed. With that, they saw that the door was being banged on as the Z-Fighters has now arrived and they're trying to open the door. And from there, Michael got annoyed and said,
Clear out! I'm gonna blast this door, not even the bird will close this gap!
"No, don't! If you do that, they'll end up being free. And if that happens, it'll be the end of all of us! No!"
I've been training my final judgment for these idiots. Galactic Judgment!
As a wave went and hit the door, and it got blasted away along with Dr. Jiro's lab. But everyone saw 3 androids were standing there as if they weren't even touched by it, and from there, they saw Jiro's dead body was lying right next to them. 17 looked towards him with anger and said,
Oh look, 16 and 18. Look who came. It's a boss and all his friends. Never thought they would come gift wrapped towards us like that.
"So tell us, Trunks, these are the androids you're talking about?" "Yes, these are the one."
A boss is here.
He is my target. I will be the one to kill him.
Really? These two? A goth and a blonde bitch? Really? Boy, you're tripping balls right now.
You can come and try me out. Only if he said you can beat me.
Michael, without any word, went and he charged right Android 18 and he packed her, but he saw it didn't even phase her. 17 went and he tried to hit him, but Trunks and Shifty went and they interfered with the battle as they managed to strike 17, but he wasn't even phased by it. 16, the other hand, saw Abbas as he charged right him, trying to attack Abbas, but Fatima came and she kicked him right in his head, but saw it didn't do anything to him. As 16 went and he tried to hit Abbas, but Abbas went and struck 16 in his face, but also saw it didn't even faze him and said, "Whoa, how strong are these guys? I hit him with a hard punch and it didn't even react. It's like he didn't even felt nothing. These bastards are really strong. What the hell are they made out of? I don't know, but whatever it is, we're gonna have to use our full power, guys. Come on, let's keep a calm head and do everything we can to end their life." The rest of the Z-Fighters came to aid this battle, since these three proved to be the real deal compared to the other androids, as they were all trying to do everything they can to land a dent, but none of these androids were even fazed by the Z-Fighters' head, since they are far stronger than anyone has ever anticipated. With that, Gohan went and he powered up a massive Kamehameha wave and he aimed it at him, but Android 16 went and took the wave head on, as he managed to go and absorb all the power, getting him to be even stronger. Damn, these androids are the real deal. Okay then, Z-Fighters, let's stop fooling around. Let's use our full power and end this.
If we're gonna use the training we did, it's now.
It's time for me to use the Kaioken.
Okay, these Kota really think they're all that, but we will end their life.
Let's do it, brother. I'll use every ounce of power I got. Alright, Abbas, I hear you loud and clear. We'll do everything we can to end these bastards.
Let's end this. Right here and now.
As everyone went and they used their full power, while Abbas, Michael, Shifty, and Zaman went and they used their stacker.
Here is my essence power. Let's put an end towards this. As Abbas charged right towards Android 16 and he struck him in his face, getting 16 to be sent flying. But 16 instantly got right back up and charged towards Abbas and they began to hit each other. Android 18 and Fatima were going at it as both of them were using their power, but Fatima went and she used her Kaioken, a technique which she has also learned from Abbas, and from there she was able to hold her own against Android 18. Michael went and he charged right towards 17, using his Super Saiyan essence nevertheless, and he began to hit him. And because of that stacker, everyone was able to match with the android after using it. But seeing that they were still stronger, Michael and Zaman worked together to take down Android 17, while Fatima and Urza, along with Gohan, worked together to take on Android 18. And from there, Abbas, Shifty, and Calvin worked together with Broly's help to take down Android 16. And they all went and they started to power clash with the androids, as 16, 17, 18 were all looking towards each other and said to the Z-Fighters that they're very weak and all, and none of them stood a chance against them, and that they're gonna make an end towards them right now. From there, Android 17 went and he charged right towards Michael, as Shifty and Michael were trying to hit him, but he grabbed both of them by their face and he slammed her right towards the ground. Michael then tried to get up as each went for another hit, but 17 went and decked him right in his arm, getting his entire arm to be dislocated. Trunks saw that as he went and rushed towards helping his father, but from there, Android 17 went and he one-shotted Trunks. Android 18 went and she used more power as she managed to go and one-shot Urza and Gohan, and from there Fatima went and she kicked her with full attack, but saw it did nothing to her as she went and she one-shotted Fatima down too. 16 the other hand went and caught Kelvin by his fist as he twisted it and he one-shot him towards the ground, while everyone saw that 16 went and took Broly by his face and he began to punch it non-stop. Abbas went right behind 16 as he tried to hit him, but 16 caught him by his fist, and from there he twisted it as he took Abbas and Broly's face and smacked it together, and he decked Broly in his stomach,
getting Broly to revert right back to his base, and he passed out. Noxus was using his Super Zeranian form as he was trying to do everything he can to hold his own, and from there he rushed right towards 16, but Android 17 and 18 came as they all surrounded Noxus and they easily one-shot him, getting to fall towards the ground. Boss, on the other hand, powered up to his key most as he managed to go and strike 17 in his face and kick 18, while 16 went and took Boss and he began to beat the shit out of him. Boss saw that he didn't stand a chance against him, and he managed to summon up enough power, and with that he said, "Darn, we cannot win like this. We must retreat."
You're crazy to think I'll let you leave here alive. And we will kill you here and now with all your friends.
As the blast came right towards Boss saw the blast was strong enough to end his life along with planet Earth, and with that the blast came head on and it made a loud explosion. To find out what happens next, my Z fans, you have to click the bell. Has Boss and the Z-Fighters all died in the hands of the android? What's gonna happen with Earth's future if they're all gone? All this will be answered in the next part. If you haven't already clicked the bell yet, do so you'll be alerted when the next episode comes out, as we'll be releasing 2 episodes every month. Please check out the rest of Hero Z if you're new to Hero Z. It is pinned in the comment section below. Trust me, you're going to really enjoy this series, as it is an ongoing series. And subscribe to the other T23 that's part of Hero Z. Their channel is linked into my channel feature. If you go there, you'll see inside the channel list, they're all there. Give them all a subscribe.